Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Honson Tran. Honson Tran is a 25-year-old computer scientist focused on technologies that have the potential to augment the way we live our lives today. By day, Honson works at an AI startup focused on creating powerful tools to accelerate the adoption and performance of AI on the edge. By night, he heads operations at Comb. Honson first gained interest in blockchain after receiving a scholarship during his university days. Instead of using it to pay off his school loans, he took a chance at mining Ethereum when it was as low as $300. After looking deeper into blockchain technologies, Honson soon found himself in disruptive topics in blockchain, such as decentralized finance. Well, good afternoon, Honson. Welcome to the show.
Great. Thanks for having me here. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely, Honson. And what I love especially is a lot of times I will have senior executives with, 25 years of technology experience behind them. But what really jazzes me, especially today, is your passion at your age all over this new emerging tech. And I just love it. So I appreciate it. You're going to obviously contribute some great things to the world and starting tonight, as a matter of fact, right? So here we go. I'm going to jump right into these questions, Honson. You've got quite the career in technology, as I mentioned, academics, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and now you're an embedded software engineer for Latent AI. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Yeah, so, people tend to rewrite their history, make their journey sound like extremely grand. But to be honest, I really just stumbled on it throughout just a lot of failing, a lot of trying different things out back during my university days. I think the one key thing looking back in hindsight really is just letting my curiosity sort of take me on this journey, right? This unknown journey that I had ahead of me. I think looking back, I spent a lot of those days just traveling back out to Silicon Valley, like halfway through the semester, like right after midterms, right? Just trying to be around people that I've networked with out in conferences, just quite literally paid for plane tickets and whatnot, just to go have coffee with these individuals out there, just to get to know them and be back in that sort of energy, that environment that once was, right? And then through that, it really made me see the bigger picture on pretty much what computer science really meant to me and how impactful tech is towards the lives of so many people all across the world, right? Just think about how much like your smartphones and computers have really enabled you to just do so many of the things in your daily lives, right? And for me, like that's what's the most inspiring part about getting in touch and getting involved with emerging technologies is really to contribute to allow humans and then just allow people to utilize the tech to get more out of their day-to-day and hopefully use those tools to create bigger things in the world.
Thank you, Honson. I appreciate that. And, we can always tell and hear it in your voice when someone is really passionate or inspired about something that they're learning or doing in their career. So thank you. So Honson, you're obviously passionate about emerging technologies. We talked about that, but tell us what technology holds the most promise from your perspective.
Yeah, so I think like a couple of years back, a lot of people were talking about, artificial intelligence as the emerging technology, and it's already here, right? I think AI right now is the one that looks the most promising because there's such a huge it's such a huge space right now. People are trying to expand to even running like machine learning and AI applications all on the edge and learning how to do more with a lot less resources, right? Just imagine like how impactful just Google Maps is, right? Like being able to have like a very on the dot prediction of what your ETA is. A lot of people take it for granted, like how much is actually factored into that calculation, right? Like all the different phones, like reporting data on live traffic, using historical data to really like analyze, how long it's going to take for you to get from point A to B. That's just one of the most prime examples that are most relevant to many. But AI is already here. And I think the next step really is blockchain. understanding that these sort of decentralized applications really hold a lot of power in itself, being able to essentially give back power to the people, like removing power from centralized authorities and dispersing it out so that there's more of a voice for you as an individual across this huge global network of computers. And one of the many things that I'm involved with in the blockchain space is specifically decentralized finance. I think that's the next sort of emerging technology that I want to get involved with. Being able to provide banking systems, being able to provide this sort of global storage of value that isn't dictated by some Federal Reserve and just suffering from inflation and things of that nature. I think there's a lot of innovation in the space. We're still extremely, extremely early. And the best time to kind of get involved with it is really right now. So
you're absolutely right. And I think and I would agree with you, providing the platform, the technology to allow people more freedom, especially in that financial space, as you talked about. So Honson, you're obviously leveraging some new and emerging technologies within your tech stack today. Is there something else you might be able to share with us today?
Yeah, I guess on the top of my mind, I think a lot of people want to get into something super deep tech, super innovative, and they might feel as if they don't have the skill sets necessary to get involved. And what I can tell you is that there was a tipping point in my college days where I thought that you had to be in some technical degree to really start making all these super cool stuff and bring them into the world. A lot of things in the world are not just all black and white. There's a lot of multidisciplinary things that go on, even for AI, even for blockchain, right? You can come at it from the regulation side. You can come from it from the product side, the business side. All these things and experiences that you gain really come together to really sort of bring this vision that you have for the future to life, right? For me, my background is computer science. I think the coolest part for me is really having the power to change the world right in front of my laptop screen, being able to write code and kind of explore on the internet to be able to grow my skill set. But it really could be different for a lot of other people. And I think if people who want to get more involved in just a topic in general, like artificial intelligence or blockchain, just get involved, talk to people, get them to really guide you in that direction, and just start Googling stuff, really. There's that's as easy as I can put it.
That's awesome. Thank you. And I appreciate the wisdom you've already gained in your short career there, but the enthusiasm. And again, we all embrace that. We love it. So thank you. So Honson, last question. Could you share something from your career experience that might be helpful for others that are looking to start or grow their career in technology?
Yeah, this was touched a little bit in the previous question, but to add on to that is really the curiosity. I think for me, the number one thing is really detaching yourself and evaluating yourself from as like an outside person, and knowing when you're kind of like too stuck in the norm, and also realizing like the potential of branching off of that, right? And there's a really fine balance between the two. There's certainly many things that are proven to be done correctly, but there's also many things out there that are proven to be great, but they seem impossible until it's really done. And I think the best career advice or experience I can really give is essentially to just let your curiosity like drive you forward. Understanding that, a lot of times failure will occur, but it's really, if you want to kind of get those, high and super rewarding experiences in your career, it's really to just give it a try in the first place. And if you fail, if you succeed, it's really whatever at the end of the day. What really remains is that experience that you gain from the time that you've devoted towards that goal, right? And no one can really take that away from you at the end of the day. And I think that's really the most beautiful thing about just trying in general. It's those lessons that you've gained along the way, limit testing yourself, and just challenging yourself in general. So
Thank you. And that really resonated with me, but your curiosity and anything that's challenging. So I do appreciate that. And Honson, it was a pleasure having you on today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Likewise. Thank you for having me. It's been an honor.
Bye for now.